Just how big a game does this feel this weekend?
Yeah, it's massive for us. We've earned the right to be here, and it's a game that we've been looking forward to, ever since we obviously won the quarterfinals against Glasgow Women. So we knew it was coming next. We knew it was always going to be a tough task. We knew that it was going to be one of the big three as well. So, but no, it's a game we're ready for and a game we're really excited about.
Sitting here in the National Stadium, just how big is that for yourself, for the players to be able to experience, a game of this magnitude, but also here in the National Stadium?
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, first of all, it's a terrific platform for all the teams to come and play at a national stadium. It's something that we've tried to, make sure that our players are prepared for as best they possibly can. We had a visit here on Monday night just to get rid of any nerves that was maybe in amongst the squad and get a feel for the surroundings, the changing area, the pitch, the tunnel, etc. So that's been part of our preparations. It's a game that the players are really excited about.
You talk about the nerves there. Is it about trying to turn that into a positive and use that and try and seize the opportunity?
Everything we speak about, if it is nerves, and just as you say there, we always put a positive in front of it. Be positive with everything that we do, and it's something that we've tried to do in this week. Our approach is that, even in our preparations, our coaching group, we've tried to leave no stone unturned in terms of our preparation, even for the players as well. It's important that they've got clarity and they're ready. We've got a last session tomorrow evening. Tonight is the first night they'll be off, and then we've got last session Friday before they come on Saturday morning. So there's a real sense of excitement within the squad. We know the challenge that awaits us, but it's one we're ready for.
From a player's perspective, how different has this week been for you in the build-up to this game than maybe it is for a normal week?
It's been a really busy week in terms of playing on Sunday and then playing at Fir Park on Tuesday, but I think we've just, as Paul says, we've tried to treat it as every other game, like we've prepared well for it, and yeah, it's a huge game, but we're all really looking forward to it. Where
is the mindset at the moment? Is it nerves, is it excitement with the game just a couple of days away?
I think it's probably a bit of both, to be fair. I think you have to turn your nerves and things into a positive.
You talk about being here and sort of seeing around the place. Does that just add to the excitement? Looking out, it's a lovely day here as well. It's the type of conditions, the type of stadium that you'll want to play in, the type of thing that you've grown up dreaming about.
Yeah, I think when I started playing football, I could never think that the semi-finals of the Scottish Cup for women would be held at Hampden. So to see where the game has gone from when I first started playing is amazing. But I think us having the chance to play at Fir Park has definitely helped us prepare for Saturday.
Giles, just how crucial was that game at Fir Park? Just for the game plan style, the bigger pitch ahead of Saturday. Yeah,
it was massive for us. I think for us to play at Fir Park, it was really good preparation for us. We're obviously used to playing on a different surface and playing on a different size, but in saying that, we've played at similar size pitches, but to play on the grass only a few days before playing on Saturdays is definitely brilliant preparation for us.
This will be perhaps the first time many of these players have played at Hampden. How do you kind of temper that excitement perhaps?
I think us being here on Monday definitely was good preparation. It allowed us to look around and appreciate it a wee bit more. I think come Saturday it's definitely game face on. You have to play the game and not the occasion and just treat it as any other game as much as possible.
One player who does know the surface pretty well, Leanne Crichton, what she said to the girls?
Yeah, she obviously brings a wealth of experience as a player and as a coach as well, and she gives us really good tips like on the pitch but also off the pitch, so she definitely brings a lot of things to the squad.
Paul, what does it mean for you to be leading out aside at Hampden on Saturday?
No, I just think for me it's just, for the 2 years I've been in post at Motherwell, I just think it's been an incredible journey, and all I said to Jill, especially at the start when I walked in the door, was just trust the process in terms of the changes that we tried to make both on and off the football pitch. And I think this is for us and gives an indication of how far we've travelled in that journey, which has been brilliant, and it takes players like Jill and other players that have really bought into it. And again, getting back to all I asked them to do is just trust the process. So part of that process was trying to build a team, a team that could go and compete with the top teams. Unfortunately, we don't have the status just now as being full-time professional players, but these players have the mindset and they train like professional players. The volume that they train is probably just as much as what the full-time teams do. Even we ask them to go above and beyond. They're in training on a Tuesday morning at 7 a.m, Friday morning at 7 a.m, and that's just 2 morning sessions, then they've obviously got a night session. So volume-wise, they train like professional players.
And just finally, I know there was disappointment in not making the top 6, but the form in 2023 in particular, how pleasing is that heading into this massive game? It's
been brilliant, and it's testament to them as a group. We decided we looked at, last Christmas period, and we actually gave them 2 weeks off, and we came back in. It took us a bit of time to get going, whereas this year we changed it. We never gave them a break. and that's, you know, obviously paid diligence in terms of, you know, the results that we've had since the turn of the year. You know, we've some pretty big results in there. The one that stands out is obviously the result against Celtic, which, you know, we matched Celtic for large parts, and that was part of the challenge. Even pre-season, we would spoke to them about these bigger games where we need to be braver. We need to be braver with the ball, we need to be braver without the ball. And it was something that we'd done, especially in the Celtic game. I mean, even the Glasgow City game, we took Glasgow City to 97 minutes and 52 seconds, to be precise, and they scored with the last kick of the ball. So again, that gives an indication in terms of the journey this squad's travelled.
Does those kind of games, Paul, that you look back on, give you confidence coming up against a team like Rangers that you can take teams to their limits at times?
100%. I know the quality that's in the group. They know the quality that's there as well. They know the levels that they can get to, and they've proved it already. So Saturday's another opportunity to prove how good a football team they are. There's a real sense of belief within myself and my staff, how much we believe in the players, and you know, at times in these bigger games they need to believe in themselves. You know, in the past, that, you know, when I walked in the door, one of the first questions I asked the group was, what does the rest of the league think of you? And that was important to me, to get a gauge of where they were at in terms of their mindset. And I think if I'd asked them the same question now, it'd be completely different. I think they're a team that people take serious. I think they're a team that can compete, and hopefully we can show that on Saturday.
Jill, just having these games here at Hampden, what can that do for the women's game in general and for the future of it?
Yeah, I think you can see that there are so many people that are trying to grow the game in Scotland. I think if you look down south and the difference in the attendance and the crowds that they've had and things, I hope, like, up here we can follow a similar pattern and really continue to grow the women's game in Scotland.